Hey there, pretty people! I wanted to go ahead and do a contour and highlight video for you guys because I just got my new Furless brushes, the Body Contour Kit, sent to me by Furless, and I absolutely love them, and it's completely changed my contour and highlight routine. So I wanted to show you guys what I do. Use either the Anastasia palette or Benefit Hoola. I typically do Anastasia when I'm looking for like a deep contour, more dynamic, more nuanced, and this is more like, Hoola's more like everyday. So what I do first, I always do my contour first. All I have on right now is my foundation, which is my Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo foundation, and I wear shade Light 46. What I typically do is I start here with this bottom middle color with the Body Contour brush number 3. Once I'm done there, I move on to the side of my face up to my forehead. Now I'll go ahead and do the other side. As a guide, I use the natural arch of my eyebrow as where to start blending the contour into my foundation color. So I go about to right here with my contour. Okay, next what I do is I deepen the hollows of my cheeks with the Furless Body Contour 4 brush, which is a little bit smaller. Here's a comparison. So I take the smaller of the brushes and I use this bottom shade here, and I just trace in the hollows of my cheeks here. It kind of helps me to make that face. So that's about it for the sides of the face, and now I'll go ahead and contour the nose and show you how I do that. For this, I don't use a Furless brush. For the sides of my nose, I actually don't use a Furless brush, but it has the same general shape. I use this Sonia Kashuk brush that came with one of her sets last year, and I use this color here. Since my nose is a little bit round, I like to elongate it a little bit here, so I contour this bulbous part of my nose here about halfway to 3/4 of the way up my nose here. I also make sure to get the tip. Then I go ahead with that small Furless brush and get as much product off of it as I can by spot cleaning, and then I just blend my nose area. Okay, and then now to contour under my jawline, I kind of have a bit of a double chin going on, which there's no problem with. They're super cute, and I like it, but I do tend to like to make my face a little bit more angular. So I do contour under my jawline. I use my favorite middle color here with the second smallest Furless brush, and I just start at the back of my ear and swipe forward my chin, and then blend down toward my neck. And then if you can see the difference it makes here. I typically powder before I put my highlight on because I usually use a cream highlight, and I feel like it just works better for me. So I'm going to go ahead and powder with my Furless brush, the second largest one here. To highlighting, I use some different brushes here. These are both from a Crown brush from their HD set, and what I use to highlight with is the Anastasia Contour Kit, and then I also use, it kind of depends. Today I'm going to use this Benefit highlight, which does come in a cream stick form. Sometimes I use this Hard Candy Glow, sometimes I use NARS Illuminate, sometimes I use an eyeshadow. It really just depends how I'm feeling, but today I'm going to use this stick. I also like to use a concealer to help highlight. Typically I use the NYX HD concealers. I use the porcelain one. I use this under my eyes here. I'll show you how I do it. I apply in a sort of triangle form. I also put a little bit on the tip of my nose here and on my forehead and chin. Then I use the bigger of my crown brushes to blend. Okay, then I'm going to apply my Benefit highlight. I apply that to the tops of the cheeks here. And just a little bit to the tip of the nose. And a little bit on the forehead area. Very, very little bit. I'm not really into the dewy look as much as I want to look mattified. I have oily skin anyway, so I try to keep the shimmery stuff on my face to a minimum. So then I blend it in with this smaller, it's kind of dirty from my foundation, I blend it in with this smaller crown brush. And then from there I'll go ahead and do my blush. I typically use a Real Techniques brush for this. I'm going to use Tarte Amour blush. One last tip, if you guys have piercings like I do, when I'm done with my foundation and my contour and highlight, I go ahead and get a Q-tip with a little bit of makeup remover and go over the heads of all my piercings. I would do this again at the end for my lip after I do my lipstick, but I haven't done my lipstick yet. So I'll go ahead and do this to my nose and my septum here. It just really helps to make them sparkle. So that's it. I hope you guys liked my contour and highlight routine. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and comment and like and subscribe. I'll have all information on how to contact me and more videos in the description down below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Like shiny, I don't know, shiny like skin